Hello, I'm Stuart Bloor. Welcome to my first angling journal video of 2013. 10 years this year. My angling website has been online, and so barring anything such as death or serious things like that, then I'm hoping to make it to my 10th anniversary in July this year. I'm carp fishing, as you can see there. That's the lake. The rods are out, they're on the pod there. And I'm a man with a plan. In fact, I'm very confident that I'm going to catch today. We're in a mild spell at the moment. The water temperature on arrival was 5.8, but I'm on a bank with a lot of trees, and so the shade, I feel, has affected that, because I think the temperature 2 or 3 lengths out where I'm actually fishing is probably about 6.2, 6.3, something like that. It's a shallow lake, and as I say, I've got a plan, and I'm really confident that that plan will come together. There's a difference between confidence and arrogance, and I'm full of the former but not the latter. I'm just really sure that today is going to produce some fish. And as you've just seen from those couple of clips there, it's a very overgrown bank. In fact, they aren't pegs on here, and what I've managed to do is to find basically a gap between the trees where I can actually put a couple of rods out. Safety is important, obviously our safety, but also fish welfare as well. And so although there are lots of trees hanging around and in the water, I've chose this particular spot very carefully, because it's not going to compromise fish welfare. In the event that I do catch, when I catch, confidence, I will be able to position myself in such a way that I can steer the fish into the net, and that's important, isn't it? But anyway, I have seen some fish out there. There's definitely some carp coming to the area. I've put some pellets out. I'm fishing a boilie on one and a couple of corn poppers on the other. So as I said earlier, and just to reiterate that, I am really confident today. My confidence has been rewarded. It's a small carp. It's very happy, assuming I can land it, of course. Bringing it in now. In the net. Fantastic. A winter carp. There it is. Just a baby. But I'm certainly one of those happy campers, as they say. Brilliant. And the hook came out. Oh, lively. Unhooking that there, and I'm on my knees. That's important. The hook came out in the net as well, so just about managed to get that one. Anyway, let's get it back into the water. See if I can get another. I'm into a second fish. I haven't even cast the rod out yet, and my boilie rod has just gone off on a screamer. So I've just got it into the safety zone where I can net it. It's not a big fish again, but it's bigger than the previous one. The main thing is just to catch, really, at this time of the year in these conditions. And it's just coming to the net now, and it's just over it. And I've lifted into it. Fantastic. Brilliant. Carp number 2. And I'm about to get this one back as well. Fish number 3 on. Almost in the net, another common, just a small one. On the corn popper, and it's in the net. Fish number 3, another one bites the dust, so to speak. I'm ready to cast out again now on that particular rod. As you can see, I'm fishing a PVA bag with pellets in, and you can just about see the corn there in the corner that's standing out. This particular one, just the corn poppers and some pellets. The other one, identical, but I'm fishing a lobworm 14mm pop-up, so I'm putting some lobworm boilies in there as well. So it's 2-1 to the corn poppers at the moment. Let's see how the rest of the day goes. I'm just glad to catch those fish. In fact, having mentioned my baits, I'll show them on camera now. There's the corn poppers. You can see in there, but they're all corn shaped and particularly size as well. They're all in that. So I'm fishing a double corn popper on one, and then on the other, as I've already stated, and it's losing at the moment 2-1. The lobworm, and as you can see in this particular tub of pop-ups, there are different sizes, and I think that's a great idea. In fact, when I came across that on the SBS website, I thought, got to get me a tub of those. So 14, because I was confident today. I thought a nice bait that size would stand out. But sometimes you need to come down and fish small baits, and so there are 10mm in there as well. And of course you can get other sizes. I'm just saying these are the sizes that I use. So 10, 12 and 14 probably would be my choice of winter bait. Well, it's working so far anyway, and that's the bait that I'm using. Fish number 4 on the corn poppers. Just bringing it in now. It's come past the snags in the sense of the overhanging trees, and it's in the open water in front of me. And it's just about to make my net, and it's another common. So I haven't had a mirror today, but I've had 4 commons in the net. I love to say that. This video is all about fish, isn't it? And I'm certainly not complaining about that. Fish number 4. I've got about an hour and a half to go. Getting plenty of liners. I'm not fishing a back lead, it's a shallow lake. I can see the fish out there. They are feeding, plenty of stuff coming up, plenty of cloud in the water as the fish are getting their heads down. I'm putting a little trickle of pellets out as well, and lobworm boilies on the one side where I'm fishing the lobworm pop-up, of course. But the successful bait today has been the corn popper. So it is a favourite of mine. In a couple of months' time or so, once we hit spring, I'll be fishing with them pretty much exclusively for my tench and bream that I'll be pursuing then, which I have done for the last couple of years, and I've used them very successfully as well. But also I do use them, as today, for carp, particularly in the winter. A lot of carp are used to sweet corn. There's tench in here, so during the course of the year a lot of people will put sweet corn out, and I like smaller baits in the winter for carp. In fact, the 14mm lobworm I've got on the other rod, that's as big as I go for carp during the colder months. And I do like smaller baits, and I have found certainly on a regular basis fishing for carp during the winter that a smaller bait will produce. And of course sweet corn is something that they are used to. People still fish for roach and so on during the winter, so corn does go out there, and I would certainly recommend anyone get hold of a tub of pop-ups, the corn shaped boilies. They'll definitely last you a long time, and I use them and they've been very productive for me. we're into dusk now and the video comes to an end. I do have more sessions planned for carp, and as always you can read about them in the article, and you can find the link for that in the video description box here on YouTube. So I'll see you next week, and if you're out and about yourself, tight lines.